Multiple Sclerosis by Sandy and Alex. Multiple sclerosis is a chronic inflammatory demyelinating disease of the central nervous system in which activated immune cells such as B cells, T cells, and macrophages invade the central nervous system and cause inflammation, neurodegeneration, and tissue damage, resulting in plaques, lesions, and sclerosis that disrupt nerve signals. There are 4 types of MS: relapsing remitting, secondary progressive, primary progressive, and progressive relapsing. Relapsing remitting is the most common and involves episodes of neurological dysfunction or attacks, followed by complete or partial recovery. 2/3 of people with relapsing remitting will develop secondary progressive, which becomes steadily progressive over time. Primary progressive is a steady progression from the onset of the disease. Finally, progressive relapsing, which is the most rare, is the steady progression of the disease that also includes attacks. There are many possible causes and risk factors that can contribute to multiple sclerosis. However, there is no definitive cause. 15% of those affected will have a relative with MS, and a gene link is believed to play a role in the development. The human leukocyte antigen complex, or HLA, are large clusters of genes responsible for many immune functions, and 2 genes, the interleukin-2 receptor gene and the interleukin-7 receptor gene, have been identified as a link. There is also a higher prevalence of MS further from the equator, indicating a possibility of a link due to lower vitamin D levels. Women are also more likely to develop MS compared to men. When we look at the statistics of people living with MS, you will see that Canada has one of the highest MS rates in the world, affecting 1 in every 385 Canadians. In normal physiology, the blood-brain barrier, a protective semi-permeable barrier of endothelial cells, protects the brain against toxins and pathogens from entering the brain. It also protects the brain's approximately 86 billion neurons. The axon of the neurons are covered by a myelin sheath made by the protein oligodendrocytes, which enables the neuron to quickly send nerve impulses or signals from the brain to the rest of the body. However, in a person with MS, an abnormal immune response in the central nervous system activates both the innate and adaptive systems. Autoreactive T cells cross the leaky blood-brain barrier and launch an attack on the myelin-producing proteins oligodendrocytes. In reaction to the inflammatory response of the T cells, cytokines are released, making the blood-brain barrier permeable, and signal the recruitment of more T cells and other cells such as B cells and macrophages that join the attack and damage the myelin sheath and axon as well. The loss of the oligodendrocytes inhibits the remyelination of the axon, which causes delayed nerve signals, and damage to the axon causes plaques that lead to further disability. With the damage of the myelin sheath, MS patients can experience neurological and physical symptoms. Symptoms of MS can vary within people. Not all people with MS will experience every symptom, and often symptoms come and go while in periods of remission. Some common symptoms may include fatigue, weakness, numbness or tingling, muscle spasms, double vision, vertigo, and mobility problems. In summary, multiple sclerosis is a chronic inflammatory demyelinating disease of the central nervous system that affects the brain and the spinal cord. It causes the protective coverings of the neurons, the myelin sheaths, to become damaged, resulting in poor communication between the brain and the rest of the body. MS is characterized by physical symptoms and neurological attacks, in addition to the plaques and lesions in the brain. You are at higher risk if you are a female, young, and Canadian. There is no definitive cause of MS, and therefore no cure has been found.